a wig?
Wig?
Wig.
Hi, I'm Netta.
Hey, I'm William, and welcome to our show. Oh, wig.
Wig.
This is where we're recapping different shows. Right now we're recapping Rupaul, as you can see by the headline of this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Today's episode was the Makeover Superfans episode, which, do you think this was better or worse than last week's challenge?
I mean, in ways, I feel like it's better, for sure. I feel like more people did better this episode than not, I guess,
Yeah.
And I don't know, I guess like the overall spirit of having the super fans there, they were all energetic and being like, oh yay, I'm ready to be here, period,
Yeah. I just want to say, in case anybody is confused why I'm looking like this, your girl is cold, okay? I just realized I have a blanket on because your girl cold. Bear with me. Don't judge me.
Why you on one shoulder though? The other shoulder ain't cold.
Listen, you gotta alternate. What do you want me to do, like this? Hey, I'll take it off. But just know it might make an appearance. That's why I thought I'd throw that out there in case y'all was like, what the heck she got on? I'm just cold. Back to the show. Back to the show.
Okay, so recapping last episode. So last episode was Drag Queen President, and how that went. Not a lot of people did that well. Jada and Heidi
did really
top. They were really good, and Miss Jackie and Window, and also Gigi were at the bottom, but Miss Window and Jackie had to lip sync, and Window went home, which really was her.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was her time to go, and basically everybody was just like, oh, that really just makes us realize that once you start doubting yourself, it's the beginning of the end. And I'm like, I mean, you ain't wrong. Right. You ain't wrong there. And you know what I found funny is when it was talking about with how she went home and self-doubt and all this stuff, how Jackie goes, this has really lit a fire inside of me. I am going to bring it this week.
I feel like she brought something. At least it was better than last week.
Really?
I mean, overall performance, I feel like as a whole, was better. Maybe not the look was better.
Thoughts.
Huh?
I have some thoughts, but we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. So yeah, like you said, her inner saboteur was just, She was ready to go home. You can look in her eyes.
Yeah.
She looked like she wasn't even trying.
Yep.
Yeah. You said Jackie, she was trying to get into it. She said she's getting into it now. She see the light. She coming forward. I feel like everybody says that in the name of.
I know. They say, oh, having a defeatist attitude is like, you going home, but saying, oh, this week. Because that's the same thing Widow said. Remember? She go, this week, I'm bringing it. I'm like, okay.
Bringing it to the bottom, too. That's what she's bringing.
That's what she brought it.
Yeah, but, we'll get there. So, Crystal and Jackie, they're the only two girls that haven't won a challenge out of everybody. And, Gigi's over here gloating like, ooh, I won the most challenges, 3, and...
She won 3?
Yeah, she won 3, and I think she won very early, and then Jada won 2. So she's like, okay, I see you, girl. I see you.
We see each other.
I'm coming. You think you top dog right now? You've been at the bottom, right. So you're not top right now. But I see you. I'm coming for you. And Heidi won 1. So, and she's been in the top as well a lot recently.
Yeah.
So, that's good. So we'll see how, this episode goes,
Yeah.
But Heidi is such a goofball. I love her. She, what did she say? She was like, these girls thought I was going to be one of the first 4 people to leave, but, I'm top 6 now. I'm here to stay. Da, 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 da.
Right.
There's no mini challenge, this episode, so.
I was grateful for that because I don't think me and the mini challenges get along very well.
During, yeah, the regular season, I feel like All Stars mini challenges are better because they're doing like the library, the open library, which they read each other. I love that.
That is one of my favorites. That's not one.
So I don't know. These mini challenges, at least this season, haven't been great. But straight into the maxi challenge. Super fan makeover and whatnot. The super fans did not know what they were getting into. They thought they were going to be in the crowd and just watching, being a bystander. But huh? What'd you say?
Really that?
I don't know. Probably because they have to sign stuff, right? They have to sign stuff.
Probably have to sign stuff, but I don't know if I'm putting words in their mouth. But like, did they ask like, "Oh, what made you want to do this?" And they're like, "Well, I'm gonna do this, guys." And I'm like, so nobody was like, "Nah, this. I love this show, but I don't know if I want to do that." That's a little much. I don't want to do that, but I love the show. I thought I was sitting in the audience, woo woo.
You're like, let me exit left.
Yeah, nobody. Okay.
Well, I feel like you would have been a good fit. I feel like you would have been perfect.
No, I would have definitely been like, yes, send me.
Yeah.
That's how I was put with Heidi. Because then I'd be like, I mean, we could laugh. We could laugh. It's going to be a good laugh. We might be friends after this, but I ain't going to win,
I mean, yeah, whatever. So, Jada, she whispered "I love women," which was iconic on Twitter. People were talking about that. Now she's like head of the feminist movement and whatnot now. So love that for her. And I also said the fans were adorable, which they were.
They were.
And immediately I was obsessed with Janet the Planet because of her name.
Yes.
And later we find out that's like her legal name, so her power.
For her,
and Jada got to choose like whoever, like I guess like match up everybody up. So that was cool, since she won last challenge.
Yeah.
So interesting choices. I didn't know. Like I'm surprised that she chose Bethany. But
I was gonna ask you, like, how did you feel about the people she chose and the other people and stuff? Because like me being the petty queen that I am, I'd have been like scoping out who looked like they just would not fit that person's drag like at all. I would not be playing nice like because I feel like she matched people up with like I could see y'all together. I could see. She said it. I'm a matchmaker, girl. No, this is a competition. No.
Set them up for failure.
Yes.
Dang.
But you know what? She was not petty, and you know what? We saw how the outcome was to her power, I guess. But I'm just saying, me.
Huh?
I'm just saying, for me, the pettiness would have,
Yeah.
right on.
So yeah, I have the names like matched up and whatnot. So Jada's with Bethany, Crystal with Grace, Miss who we're not gonna name is with Janet, which we love, which I was like, damn, like I bet she felt so bad that she was paired up with him right after.
I know. Like, can you imagine? Be like, oh wow, that's who you really are. Oh wow.
So Heidi's with Nicole, Gigi with Jay, and Jackie with Tiffany. I put love Jackie. She was an ally before drag was even like a popular thing, before the show was even made. So kudos to her. You know, I also said Jada. What did I put? Oh, she said I'm bougie, but I'm still a little ghetto at heart. And I was like, that I feel that. And she was like, where are these damn heels, girl? Because she was like, I never wore heels before.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say I ain't gonna lie, that would have been me, but no. I feel like even I have more experience with the heels.
Yeah, she was.
I ain't gonna lie, there's been a few times where you know. Fuck.
Like, well, I meant to do that. Hey, girl.
You didn't know? You didn't know that's my signature move? Hey.
Right. So did you have any standouts with the, like, initially? Like, who did you like?
I didn't really have any thoughts per se. I was just like, okay, they're cute, whatever. I just noticed right away that Jada chose people that kind of fit each other's drag. So that's like all I noticed off. Like that was my first initial thing. But then like once Rue came around and was like talking, then I started to like, okay, I like this person. I feel like there wasn't anybody. Well, I'm lying. I was about to say I feel like there wasn't anybody I didn't like as far as like the family wise. But let me tell you something. Okay, Lil Miss, what was her name? Hold on, cause I wrote it down. Lil Miss Snacky, Lil Snacky.
Cox.
I need her to get it together. She was doing all of this. Okay? Look, I see you doing all of this, but you don't want to post up. Like, that's what happened, you know? Like, I was like, what is this, ma'am?
What is this, honey? Yeah, I agree. Well, I liked her. I thought she was cute and fun. Like, she was bubbly, you know?
I liked her, but I feel like she was just like here, and we needed it to be here, you know? Because, like, her and Jackie was really coming for everybody. Like, they was doing the absolute most. And even Jada was like, that's low down. Like, that is low down, what you just said. And then she was like, what's that low down? Was that too much? Like, yes, girl, you're doing too much.
Oh, you're talking about when Jackie came for Heidi. That's what
yes, I'm just like the whole period they were in the workroom. I feel like it was mostly focused on Jackie and Lil Snacky over there, just trash talking. You know, we're gonna win. Like even when they wasn't saying it to other people, they were saying it to each other. Like we got this. Look at that. Look at that. No, like, I mean, like it was just too much for me.
Okay, yeah, I get it now. I know what you're talking about. They were trash talking a little bit too much.
Oh,
you know, bring up I mean, it made good television, I guess, because it's just like, ooh, you know, they instigating and whatnot. So I kind of enjoyed it for that fact, but also at the same time, like, if you're gonna walk the walk, if you're gonna talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk.
Yeah,
like,
because
they end up at the top. They win. So you know. Whatever. I said that I like Tiffany. I also said she was an ally since a young age. Oh wait, yeah, that's Tiffany. Yeah. With Jackie. So yeah, I said she was an ally at a young age, and I was like,
it was too much. She was doing the most. You know, I feel like you get on TV, you start acting a whole fool. You know, like maybe it was one of them.
Right. She was like, oh, this is a Tiffany show. She thought she was
yeah, exactly. And I was just like, no, too much. A little bit is okay. But it was like the whole time. I'm like, okay, we get it. Y'all think y'all gonna win. Y'all think y'all better. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they were gonna bring it too. Like the way the energy was, and like the way Jackie was like, I'm going in. Like I saw it. I was like, okay, you know, this is gonna be Jackie's week. I can see it.
When they said to what was her name? I wrote it. Let me see. What was her name? Honey. What's her real name though? Who's with Heidi? You have the real name. I have the drag names.
Nicole.
Nicole. When she was talking about Nicole and Heidi and how what did she say? She said she was just there or something. And Heidi was like, don't get it twisted. No, she ain't just there or whatever. And then she was like, she is a G. And she goes, yeah, that G stands for going home. I said,
yeah, I wrote that down.
You do too much. much.
Yes. She's. What did she say? Hold on. Where did I put that workroom? Damn. I got my notes. As you can tell, we take notes over here in this house. Damn. Where did I put that? So basically, Nicole was nervous, well, no, I said I was nervous for Heidi and Nicole in the makeup situation because, Heidi isn't that great at makeup. She's starting to get better. But I was nervous.
That's why I said if I got paired up with Heidi, I would be like,
you know what? I'll do some of this beat.
We just gonna have fun, girl. We just gonna have fun. We not matter of fact. Let's not even try to be competitive, girl. Let's just have fun. And you know what, low key, I feel like if some of the people was like that and all of this wasn't happening, and they were just like, you know what, let's just have fun. Let's just go with the flow. I feel like some of them would have done, I don't know, more better. Just
yeah. I guess they were joking about the name because Nicole didn't have a name yet, and I think whoever, I guess Jackie was like, oh, so no name, like you just gonna go out there being blank, and then Nicole's like, ain't no blank over here, and that's when they said G, and then G for going home, and I was like,
and then Heidi came, she clapped back, she said, that's after you, boo, like right after you. I mean, she wasn't wrong. I mean, like it almost came true. They manifested it. I'll say that they manifested it.
They manifested that for sure.
Yes.
So, back to the Rupaul back in the workroom, how she loved to go around and whatnot. I put that I was nervous for Jada because, Miss Bethany, she's timid. And, she's very reserved. And Jada's out there, she's just that bitch, And she can't even walk in heels. She brings, but the good thing is that she brought her kids to like DragCon and stuff. So I was like, okay, I like that about you.
She go to DragCon.
With her kids, and she's like, yeah, my kids love it. So I feel like all kids should go. I was like, period. I wish I went whenever I was a kid.
I'll bring my nephew. I feel like he would love it.
Yeah, see, period. I feel like that should happen. I put Miss Pie and Janet. Miss Janet is a stallion. She's 6 foot.
I know. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. You ever watch White Chicks in there where they said they got their knees done? That's why they was taller. I want that. If that was a thing, I would be like,
yeah, you get your knees done, girl.
I would too.
I would get a reduction. I don't know why. But
you want shorter?
I for some reason I always wanted to be like 5'8", 5'9". Maybe because I like tall men or men taller than me. And I feel like a lot of guys that I talk to are shorter than me by like a couple inches. So I feel like I wish I was their height or a little bit shorter. Just match it out. But just not in my cards apparently. I like short kings, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm talking.
You that's not bad. 5 feet though, really? Really, God? Like, really, God? You going to be like that?
Well, yeah, that's true. I wouldn't want to be 5 foot. No shade.
The benefit, on the airplane, they got the little overhead thing. I could literally stand up by the window and not touch the top of the thing.
Ooh, can't relate, girl. I'm okay.
I be having so much space when I stand up. I could stand all the way up. It'd be so sad. People be like,
yeah, that's me. I'm like,
hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
I'm almost a midget,
They said.
Hey. Yeah, almost.
They're like, hey girl, are you standing? You can get up now. I'm like, oh, I am up. What do you mean?
Or if you want to be politically correct, a little person.
There you go, a little person, period. But anyway, back to the show.
Okay.
We spent like a whole 5-minute tangent, which will probably happen a lot, but hope it keeps you entertained. What else did I put? Oh, I put Rouge shaded Miss Pie. over always doing the same old
I
lady
put that
Jewish.
too. I put that too. I said, surprise, surprise. She gonna be an old lady. Woo! So shocking. Love it. So versatile.
And she was doing it again. Basically, well, she was doing the 1950s, but like, I guess, I don't know, same face that she always does, like, nothing changed, ain't nothing new. Miss Jasmine Masters, ain't nothing new, ain't nothing changed, same old fucking shit.
I'm done with you.
Period. So, yeah, moving on, because we're not talking about her that long.
Yeah,
Miss Shay and Miss Gigi Good, they said that, she loves being in queer spaces and she loves that RuPaul opens up for like all that and, allows her to be more free, which I agree. I feel like with watching RuPaul now, I'm definitely gayer, I guess. I feel like more free or like more comfortable with myself. I don't know why. I barely started watching like 3 seasons. Well, yeah, 3 seasons ago. Don't clock me. I just wasn't woke, but now I'm here.
go back and watch it. It was some good seasons.
Yeah, I know a lot of the popular queens, but like, I don't know. I never watched it. I don't know. My parents wasn't watching it, and I didn't know it existed until like maybe 4 years ago, maybe.
Oh.
Mhm.
Crazy.
I'm gonna go back and watch it one of these days. One day in quarantine.
Season 1 is rough to watch. Okay. Well, I feel like the first season you're gonna be like, what is this? You go.
First season.
Huh?
I think I started the first season. I was like, what is this quality?
I mean, yeah, that was a while ago. I remember watching it. Oh my god. It wasn't high school, it was before that. Probably like middle school.
I'll go back and watch. Okay.
And you know Judy, right? You know Judy.
Mhm. So Gigi says she doesn't want to be in the bottom anymore, and she says she's going nothing but up. So I'm like, cool. Hopefully we see that. We'll see. We'll talk about that later. So moving on to Heidi and Nicole. What else? What did I put? Oh, so apparently Nicole hasn't showed her legs since 1998, and I was like, is that a joke?
Hey,
Huh?
that is crazy to me.
Yeah, I was like, okay, well, I guess, she's always bullied and, she's insecure with like her self-image, which I understand. But, she looked cute. I was like, she was serving whatever she was bringing to the workroom before, So she talked about bullying and being bullied a whole lot, Huh?
People really suck sometimes.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Like, I would have been like, shut the fuck up. I mean, well.
And okay, and that's why like
Period. We gotta let them know who we are. So we talked about. Oh, we were talking about Heidi and Nicole. She brought up a phrase, Nicole, and she was like, her and her husband says, "Drag brings you joy," which they were gonna make that into a thing, I guess.
I love it.
I was like, yes. Period. Drag brings joy. Period. That's like a Hallmark card right there. They should secure the bag. Trademark.
Well, that though, drag brings joy.
I liked it, but I don't know if she was just saying that just because.
I mean, even if she was just saying it, that's a good ass slogan,
That's true. That's true. Also, that lighting just like got bright for you. It looked good. Oh, now it went dark again, but it's still good. I don't know what happened. It's all good. So we can move on to Crystal and Grace. So literally, they have the same energy. Like they're both like to me.
The same. I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I did that.
Yeah, Miss Jada knew what she was doing whenever she matched them up. Cause I was like, damn.
Strategy.
Yeah, I guess it was a strategy. I mean, we'll get to the look later. Because we didn't find out what was the look, which I was like, everybody else talked about their looks. And
she did not. She just do like glitter.
Oh no, she did say. She said that she was gonna do what you call it? Um, the two gay couples from Elmo, Bert and Ernie.
Ernie.
That's
It's
yeah.
ring bells, but it's not at the same time. Elmo was really not my zhuzh.
That wasn't mine either.
Like, I was a more Barney type of girl. So I was not watching Elmo.
Yeah, yeah, I feel that. I didn't really watch Elmo either. I was more of a cable gal, so I was watching Nickelodeon and Disney Channel in the morning. So
I mean, that too, but I'm saying like when I was really young, Barney was Barney and me.
I don't remember. I remember watching Barney, but not that much.
Oh yeah, I had a Barney stuffed animal. I had my little Jeep, and Barney was my passenger all the time.
He said skirt skirt.
Yes, Barney. But
you had those little motorized Jeeps? Me too. I was whipping it.
Yes.
Yes, period.
Ernie, I don't remember them like that. So it just looked.
I just remember like being little. I'm like, there's something about them that I just don't know, And then I think Elmo, I think Sesame Street came out and was like, oh yeah, they've been living together and they're gay, and I'm like, ooh.
Wait, that's confirmed or no?
Oh, I think so. Don't quote me, girl, but I think so. Y'all can comment below if y'all watching this. Let me know. I guess I can do my research too, but I don't feel like it right now.
I feel that very much.
But yeah, I think there was a little sugar in the tank. So yes. And then we can move on to Miss Jackie and Tiffany, aka Little Snack Cox. They're also doing disco just like Heidi. And Heidi's not okay with that.
Heidi was like, what?
Like, of all weeks, want to do this now?
I know. And Heidi threw a little shade. Did you catch the shade Heidi threw?
What'd she say?
Something about if you want to make yourself, I don't know, 20, if you want to go like 20, 30 years younger, something like that. Basically implying like, girl, you trying to be, younger or whatever, and you're just not or something,
Hey, do it. It's not you. It's not you, baby.
Disco.
Well, we'll see how both of the discos went, which is crazy,
I have thoughts about that too.
But it's crazy how like you can tell who is going to be on the bottoms and who's going to be on the top because like based on screen time. And Jada got a lot of screen time, and they both got a lot of screen time, so you can see like who's going to be at the bottom and top. They like shape it for you, kind of, Most times, not all the time, but most times.
That's true.
So
you know the reason why, Which, I mean, fair.
I mean, we need to know. But, whatever. Jada was the highlight of this episode. I mean, she's always the highlight.
Episode. Let's be real.
But they gave her a lot of, like, screen time, like, more than usual, Maybe because she was just helping everybody, and she's just naturally funny. Like, she's just hilarious. She just be saying shit. She just, like, bad bitch. She don't give a fuck. She don't.
I want to be friends with her. I really do.
Yeah, I would be friends with her too. Yeah,
she's at DragCon.
She's Bouchetta like me. Like, that's why I relate. For the bitches, by the bitches.
I know. She needs to coin that. For the bitches, by the bitches, and sell like shirts. I would buy one. For the bitches, by the bitches. Yeah.
So we're moving to the rehearsal, I think. Yeah. So rehearsal. It starts off with Tiffany, and is it Tiffany and Crystal? Ooh. Oh no, Tiffany is with Jackie. That's a little snack.
I don't know. I don't know the drag names. Drag names because I don't know either. Tiffany, I'm like.
You're like, sure. Yeah, I don't remember the drag names. So I'm always like, wait, what? I remember the name. So Tiffany is with Jackie, and I thought like Tiffany was gonna bring it, based on the rehearsal, but I was just like, a little lackluster with what was going on,
Yeah.
And I'm just like, all
Maybe
right.
she didn't want to show what she was capable of in front of everyone. I mean, but wasn't nobody really there? So I don't know.
Right. And
Maybe I'm preserving my energy.
yeah, maybe, they were just marking stuff too, but I'm trying to judge based on like how they're picking things up and like, how things are going, because I usually feel like that foreshadows as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we can move on to Grace. Grace is nervous. Grace is with Crystal. Got the
Opal.
Oompa Loompa.
Opal.
Opal. Oompa Loompa. Opal. They're match made in heaven. They're high energy. They all over the place. They feed off each other. I put okay, Miss Nicole, because she was getting a little jiggy.
She was dancing like me in the club for sure.
And that was like a little jig. I was like, okay, Miss Nicole, getting that little
Get to it, huh?
Get into it, yes. So, did you have any standouts from that? I don't know if you put anything.
The only thing that stood out was Jada and what was her name? Jazz? Jada and Jazz? Yes. How she almost fell off that stage, girl, because she can't walk in heels. I was like, man. Can I take the heels off? No, absolutely not. Absolutely. You need to sleep with them heels on. Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Like,
Eat, breathe, sleep heels, girl.
I was nervous, Jada. I'm like, oh my God, Jada, are you gonna go home because she can't walk in some heels?
Right. I put poor Bethany, ... poor child, ... and I was like, ooh, I'm just worried. And then I was just like, Miss Jada got her work cut out, and Miss Jada just like, girl, you gonna get this. She was like,
Strict. I would have gave, and I'm like, okay, take the heels off.
Yeah. All right, I guess you're wearing some flats, but no, she's like, you wearing these 6-inch heels, girl.
Good thing she stuck with it.
Oh, and then also this is where Jada starts talking about her boyfriend. She's just like, it was so cute. It was an emotional moment that I could stand.
Yes, I'm like, I want that, but I don't at the same time.
I know. I was like 12. I put 12 years, girl. How?
Oh.
I can barely find a man and then talk to him for like 2 months. I have like a 2-month curse. 2 months? Like 2-month curse.
That's even long for me. I can't do that. Here's the thing. I don't know if I get bored easily or just like what, I don't know what it is. I feel like a couple of weeks and I'm over it. Because I don't like to have to text people, call people. I just like to be by myself a lot. You start calling me, texting me a lot. I'm like, oh my God. I have to respond. Yes.
Reassurance. I want them to call me. I want them to text me. I need that reassurance. Let me know you like me. That's where most of my friendship.
Every now and again, but I'm not about to text you all day. No. Everybody's like, you just haven't met the right one, and I'm like, I guess not, because everybody getting on my nerves.
Well, maybe. I mean, we both might be just single for the rest of our lives.
That's so sad.
We're the exact opposite when it comes to dating, but then it's crazy. Yeah, I need a reassurance. I like you talk to me, but not all the time. I don't need that, because then I get bored. That's whenever I get bored. If we talking all day, every day, nah, I'm not trying to do that. Unless it's like a natural thing. If I naturally want to do that, then that's cool. But
you need reassurance and I need space. That is crazy.
Oh well, I'm in need space.
That's me. I'm like, okay, this is great for a little bit, and now I'm over it.
You're NASA and I'm needy.
Yeah. True. It's so true. Look, anyone, if you're out there, help me. Maybe I have commitment issues. Maybe that's it. Or like maybe it's just like the introvert in me, because I am still thriving and I'm waiting for this other shoe to drop. Like, when are you not going to want to stay home? during this quarantine, and I don't know that. I just, huh?
It hasn't hit you yet.
No, I feel like I saw that meme online, and it said when you realize your usual lifestyle is quarantine, like not to this effect, but to the effect that I really try not to go places like a lot. Like if it's not on my spirits, I'm not going. And it's not on my spirit a lot. So that's I stay in the house a lot.
Well, I mean, hey, do you? That's all you can do, you know? I'm, on the other hand, well, I'm getting used to it. I'm getting more comfortable being in quarantine, which I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing because
Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it'll slow you down to like think and like.
Yeah, I'm getting more comfortable with myself and like being alone because I was like, one of the things I asked for this year was like a more alone time. I didn't ask for this much. Trust me, I don't want this much. I just wanted more alone time, maybe a weekend, once a month, twice a month, maybe where I just don't do anything.
Yeah.
Or after work, I don't do anything, you know, because I always had a busy schedule. You know, it was hard to keep up. And, you know, the universe was just like, oh, you want free time?
Boom. Here you go. All the time.
Here's months of free time, you know? Period. Yeah, this fucking struggle. But anyway, we got Rupaul.
We just go on. Like, let me tell you about.
Let me tell you about my life. They're like, girl, get into RuPaul. Okay.
Oh no, maybe it's somebody out there who gonna relate to this. They gonna relate to this and help me if you got any tips for me. No, put them in the comments too.
Me too.
Because I could use some advice.
See, if you got advice or a man, you know, I don't discriminate.
Or a man.
I like tall men. You know, prefer tops. You know, because you know I'm a little. You know, I'm just gonna throw that out there. You never know who's gonna watch this. My future husband could be watching this. But,
pretty possible.
Your future husband too.
Maybe.
Like, y'all have.
Hey, boo.
Hey, girl. Anyway, back to RuPaul. I put that I relate to Lil Snacky Cox because she was talking about her dad and not understanding like drag and stuff like that. And I was like, if I had this conversation with my dad, he'd be like, girl, you know, what's going on? And, you know, I remember whenever I first came out that he was just like, oh, well, as long as you're not like trying to dress like a girl and put on makeup. And then fast forward now, I'm like wearing makeup.
What does he say when he sees you wear makeup? Does he say anything?
No, because he knows they'll probably start an argument. And he did say it one time because he always like cleaned the towels whenever I lived with them, and he was like, "Your makeup's always on the towels." So I didn't know if he knew I wore makeup. I just kind of was just like, well, "I'm wearing it, and if he see it, he see it. Find out, I don't care," you know.
Yeah.
We never really had a conversation about it. Like I told my mom, I showed her my makeup, but my dad, I guess he just found out just by the towels. And I was like, well, yeah, I'm wearing makeup.
I thought skin was just flawless. I don't know.
He was like, wearing lip gloss and highlight.
I know.
He's like, what is going on? Yeah, my dad definitely it's still taking a while to get like his head wrapped around everything, you know. But that's another conversation for another day. Right. But yes, I truly relate with her. I was just like, yeah, my dad, he don't understand. And, you know, it's just like older people, I feel like, especially, you know, older Black people.
That's very true.
You know?
That's so true.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they just like being gay or just even the thought of being gay terrifies Black people. And I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
Yeah, but why though? They don't have a reason.
I feel like they believe that their life or their child's life will be so much harder because we already face so many obstacles just by being Black. Mm-hmm. And being gay on top of that, and like, you know, that opens up a whole nother can of worms. So
Right.
they like, I don't want my child to go through that, which I get, but at the same time, people still deserve the right to love who they want to love and who all.
Right. And also, like, there's another point of where they're like, oh, well, black men can be gay because it's like demasculizing. Is that a word?
I don't know.
But you get what I'm trying to say. Like,
Me.
yeah, like, not be masculine anymore, you know? And, you know, they're just like, oh, well, black men need to be strong and, like, upfront and all that, you know? I'm like, I know a lot of gay people who are, like, very masculine and also very feminine. I know some straight people who are, like, you know, very androgynous and, like, they're able to show emotions, you know? And I don't know why black men can't show emotions or just
I say let them out. Let them out.
Let them out.
Regardless of straight, gay. If you're a black man, I'm just here to say, let it out.
Let it go.
That's one of the most attractive things. Is, you know, one thing that I really love when it comes to men is that I love a man who is comfortable in his own masculinity, so he feels like he doesn't need to prove his masculinity, and he's not afraid to show the different sides of himself. You know, like if you sad, be sad. You don't need to put on a tough front. You know, I think that is so sexy.
Period. Yeah. I think that too. Like, before, I feel like I attracted people who were not emotionally available. And when it came time for them to become emotionally available, you know, whenever you're talking, it's all fun and cute, you know, getting to know each other. But once you hit that brick wall, like, well, are you going to bring that down or is this going to stay up, you know? And I always, like, attract people who never want to tear down that barrier, you know? And I don't like talking about personal shit all the time, too, especially to someone I barely know. But, you know, in order for us to grow and build, you know, we got to do that.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's why I struggle with men. A lot of men don't want to do that. I'm like, but why? Get in tune with yourself. Go to therapy.
With other races, I feel like they are more loose. They are able to express their emotions more than black men.
Yeah. Well, no, I dated all kinds of men, and they all just ain't shit.
I'm just saying, like, in general, like, I probably have seen more, like, other races cry and, like, really express their emotions and not black men at all. Like, or at least from where I'm from, because, you know, I'm from the projects of San Francisco, and that's just not what I saw at all. Everybody got me tough.
Yeah, I feel that. Like, I really never saw my dad cry until, like, my sister passed, and that was it. Like,
yeah,
that was the first time. I was like, oh, shit, that's crazy.
Like, I've only seen my dad cry. Yeah. I know he cried when his mom passed, and probably when his dad passed. So, like, it takes a death to get a black man to cry.
Yeah. Even then, it's just, like, minimal, too. Like, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, crazy. But anyway, back to the.
I know. We just.
Here we go. We're gonna try to stay on topic now. We have to.
Look, we should start a podcast.
Yeah, I know. We should start a podcast just about our life.
I know.
I mean, we could probably talk about our lives on here too. It could be TV show reactions and just our life.
If y'all just want to know more about us, because you know we go on these long tangents and we really just trying to stay on track.
We trying. You know, I'm not even drinking today. Maybe alcohol helps me stay on track.
Maybe. I have not had one sip of alcohol.
Huh?
I haven't had it. Yeah, I haven't. Since the last time I was at your place.
That's crazy. That was 2 months ago.
I know. I know.
Damn, I cannot relate. Anyway, Rupaul, what were we talking about, girl? We're talking about
like you were saying how you related to Lil Snacky because of her father and who he was and all that. And that's what started our tangent into another tangent into another tangent. So, yeah.
Into another one.
You know?
Okay, so what did I put? I also put nervous for Heidi. We already talked about this, but I guess we can refresh since it's probably been like 50 minutes since we talked about this. But I'm nervous for Heidi because, you know, her makeup isn't the best.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, well, you got to beat this girl face. Not only your face, but this girl's face, you know.
But I had a thought, and I don't know if it's a shady thought, but I had a thought. I was like, I wonder if Heidi would have been better with one of the paler people, you know, because Heidi be looking a little pale herself. So
Too much powder. She be using a little too much powder sometimes. She be looking mostly ghosty.
maybe she should be able to beat their face like correctly, you know. But you know what? I was surprised.
Me too. I was surprised. So I was like, okay, she did what she had to do, you know.
She showed up and showed out, and like that's crazy. They said like, oh, her makeup looked better than yours, and I said,
They didn't do her like that.
I mean, but were they wrong?
No, but I mean, that's tea. I mean, you know, I feel like if you're gonna do someone's makeup better, like it should have been like the other person rather than yourself.
Yes, because they did.
They deserved it. So, you know, cool. And that's whenever, you know, Jackie was shooting fires at Heidi and they were like going back and forth, which is crazy because, you know, later we find out, you know.
Yeah.
We'll get there. So, Crystal, you know, I just put Crystal, yikes, clowns, question mark.
You talking about the workroom or the runway, girl? Cause I got some things.
Right, she was painting that girl face yellow, and I was like,
She said her face is yellow. I said, girl, yeah, she was looking real clownish.
But now, like now that I knew it, like I put the rewatching it last night. I didn't understand it, but rewatching it today.
I need a screenshot of this. I need to see what they look like. Bert and Ernie.
Yeah, Bert and Ernie I was like from Elmo, and then I was like, oh, okay. Well, from Sesame Street. I always say Elmo, like yeah.
I see it.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. Like now that I was able to visualize it, I was like, okay, cool, I get it now, makes sense. But you know, I wasn't, you know, there for look. We'll talk about that later when we get to the runway. But you know, I was not there. And I put Rue looks cute, you know, coming down the runway whenever it transitioned to the runway looks. I don't know if you had anything to add before we move on.
Nope. Rue looks cute.
Yep. So runway, okay, you know, first comes out Heidi. You know, it's the top 6, so only 6 people, great. You know, quick little fast little 1-2, you know. Heidi, I put the outfits don't match, and I was like, you know, they look bad, you know, separately, but
not cohesive. Yeah.
Heidi was outshining the person like outfit wise.
You think so? Well, yeah, outfit wise, and then makeup wise, Honey outshined Heidi.
Yeah, that's what
I mean, I feel like that kind of balanced it out, I guess. But it wasn't cohesive, which I did agree with that. But you know what I wanted to say?
What?
I wanted to say, yes, queen, work.
Honey, yes, queen, work. That sounded so forced.
The only thing that was missing was slay me.
I was like, that sounded like a white woman trying to use gay lingo. And I was like, that sounded way too forced.
I know.
You don't naturally say that in your life, so don't say it.
Just like, say all of those, like, together. Like, I've never said, yes, queen, work. Like, never.
Yeah, like, makes no sense. I got to reapply the lip gloss. Got to keep it, you know, glossy. But made no sense to me. I was just like, okay, you're just using lingo. And I hate when people do that. I'm like, don't use it if you don't naturally use it in your life. Because then it sounds awful, just like when white people use black lingo. And I'm just like, you don't naturally say that. So why are you saying it?
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, girl, come on now.
Right. And, like if you, well, one, black women and gays use the same lingo. Most of the lingo come from black women and black gays, and white gays, follow suit.
Hmm.
But, you know, sometimes white women just be trying to hop on the train and it's like, ooh, it's just don't do it. If you're already an ally, part of the community, or like, I don't know, just naturally say it.
Never say that. You would never say yes, queen, work. No one talks like that.
And it was like so spread out too. Like she was like thinking about like what's
Yeah.
the next one.
Yes, queen, work. Like,
Also, can we talk about? Well, I didn't even know who this girl was. I was just like,
dang.
but then apparently she was the first woman in Star Trek, Star Wars, Jedi, Star Wars, right? Yeah, I think so. But yeah, I was like, okay, her sleigh, cool.
Hey.
Yes, queen. What?
Now I feel like I'm gonna start saying that as a joke though. Yes, queen, work.
Yeah, actually, she started a new movement. After we stand now.
Forget everything we just said. Forget all. Yes, queen, work.
Yeah, now it sounds a little more natural. Maybe because we're saying
Maybe.
it.
But like you would never say that. That's what makes it funny. You would never say all of those in the sentence. Let's just ask like, yes, queen, work, slay. Like,
Let
me.
me, drag me.
Drag me. Like, what other terminology can we throw in there,
Please serve, clap.
Oh, yeah, that was a little absurd.
Really good, But next was Miss Jackie. I
Uh,
said boring. I said not really 70s, and then the judges
I
said,
didn't like it. I didn't like it. I was like, it's okay, but it's nothing special. And you know what? I was watching the episode over, and I forgot all about them. I remember all the other looks except for them. I was like, what did they wear again? And that's crazy. I remembered Honey Pots, but not Jackie and little Snacky.
Jackie and Little Snacky. Anyway, yeah, boring. But the judges said Club Destroyers, which is a playoff of Cock Destroyers, and I was like, ooh.
Because I don't know that. What is that?
Oh, so the Cock Destroyers are they're like in the porn industry. It's like two girls with like huge boobs. They're British or whatever, and they became popular on Twitter because the gays thought they were funny. Because they're like, we're fucking Cock Destroyers.
Oh,
Yeah, hilarious. Like, it's just so funny. Like, they're hilarious. They became gay icons. Now they go to the gay award shows and whatnot. We love them. We stand. And so, like, when they said the Club Destroyers, I was like, they're mine.
Okay. Okay. Club Destroyers. Yay.
Okay, but did you have anything to add based on the look? Was there anything to add? What would you think they should have done differently?
I don't know. I don't know if I didn't like the color scheme of the outfits. I didn't like the hair.
Yeah. It was like,
I don't know why it was giving me Dolly Parton vibes, but not in a good way, because
like 60s, like that slick, look on the side. I was just like, isn't that 60s? Like,
it didn't give me disco vibes, but I mean, the judges kind of liked it, I guess, but it was lackluster for me.
Yeah, they said that it was good, but not great.
Yeah. And that's facts. No lies told.
You know, whatever. Jada's name, love, 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 love. The
Yeah.
red. You know, she sewed these two pieces together.
I put that was my favorite look. That was my favorite look. It was cohesive. They coordinated great. Jada did that. Like I wish I knew how to make an outfit. Fuck.
What would you say?
I said I wish I knew how to make an outfit.
Yeah, same.
Oh,
What?
the shade that one guest judge threw. Cause I don't know who made outfits and who didn't. I was like, did you see Heidi's face when she said that? Like, girl, stop coming for me. Like, okay, we gotta.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. I remember that. I was like, ooh. Yeah, I put they look the same. You know, Bethany's face was like beat. Like Jada, that face. Like, oh my god, it looked like she got plastic surgery. Like I that kind of beat. I tried to get my Jada Essence, you know, dining room table, but you know, I couldn't get the haul. Like I need the haul.
Yes.
Like I'm trying to get on that level.
Good. So good. She
You know,
did that. She did that, yeah. And I'm surprised Rupaul didn't know that Jada did other drag queens makeup and stuff. Like that's what Jada used to do.
right. I was like, aren't you supposed to know all this? Don't you do like background checks and
Yeah. Her just acting like, oh, really? Because RuPaul looks shocked and she's like, oh, yeah, I've done a lot of, you know, drag queens makeup.
Maybe she just forgot or something.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, so moving on to Crystal.
Ciao. I literally put, what the fuck? Clownery. Okay? And that's it.
You know,
I said, what the fuck is this? What is this?
I put ... And I was like, you know, at least it looks cohesive.
It's a cohesive look, but I don't like it not one bit.
Yeah, but
it's Bert and Ernie.
Yeah, now that I get the visual, it makes more sense to me. I'm like, okay, I can respect. I like like thinking out the box. You know, cool. I get it. I love that she thought outside the box. But you know, maybe I just love. I like weird stuff, but that was just like too kiddie for me. You know, I want something like on guard, like you know, some edgy.
I was not feeling that. Anything that got to do with looking like a clown, it's a hard pass.
Well, you know, I can relate. I put on my clown makeup all the time for these men. So, nothing new, ain't nothing changed.
Don't look clownish. Let me tell you something. My godmom threw shade at me.
What happened?
Shade. She goes, I don't know if I like that red that you're wearing today. I said, girl, you don't gotta like it. It's not for you to like.
I like it. It looks good on you. Like, period.
Yeah, so maybe I should just be like that and just shut the fuck up. So she like it, I love it.
You know, yeah, and the judges loved it. They were like, here for it. They were like, guys, serve, tea, not clapped, never been done before, you know.
Never the same. Also, like, she
guys, like, queen.
I feel like that's her aesthetic, clownery.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. You know, and that's also my aesthetic, but you know.
You look 5.5. You do not be looking like a clown.
But I mean, maybe not physically.
You are a gorgy hun and you know it. Stop.
I mean, maybe not physically, but I feel like I have play me. I'm a clown on my head. Or like something that says
yeah, you be doing clownish things, clownish actions, but looking like a clown. I mean, action-wise, you look.
In these streets, I'd be looking like a. But you know, whatever. It's fine.
The clownery jumps out, but your face, never.
Just exactly 2 weeks ago, I was being a clown.
I mean, no arguments here. We live and we learn.
You know,
we learn.
You know, you would think I would learn by now.
I know.
Third go around with this person. But now I learned. I feel like I learned I don't like this person no more. Yeah. You know how situation goes, y'all.
Yeah, I do.
Great in the beginning.
Well, I don't, but I do. I get it. I get it.
I get it. It's great in the beginning. They love to talk you up, butter you up like a biscuit.
And then they flip the switch. They do the flip the switch challenge, and not in a good way. Not in a good way.
That's what they do, or they just ain't shit. But yeah, you know what? Anyway, we moving on.
Oh. So we got some problems. We got some problems.
They finding out my whole dating history, but
Right.
okay, you probably gonna find out more.
That's fact.
You're gonna find out how I'm a clown, and it's okay. I'm a recovering clown. I slip up every once in a while.
He's a member of Clown Anonymous. We're working on it.
Yeah.
Every now and again, slip up, but
slip on a banana peel. That's me.
Yeah.
But it's whatever. Crystal, yeah, not a fan. I put the lesbian versions of Bert and Ernie. I was like, nah, that makes sense. That's conceptually I can understand. Before
Yeah.
I didn't understand.
Yeah.
I was like, why are we doing this clownery? I'm triggered.
Yeah, I was too. I said, what the fuck is this? What's that? No,
this.
That was. I'm like, I do not like this at all. What is this, Crystal? And you know what? I remember I was like, I don't have a favorite. Crystal was kind of up there. I loved her whole Elder Barge aesthetic. I was like, yes. I even found the way she talks to not be annoying, which is, usually that would annoy me. I'm like, why are you talking like that? But I was like, I love that. Yeah. But this clown look,
I know.
she lost me with that one.
Yeah,
I can't support that.
Yeah, I haven't been like everybody's a fan. Like everybody that I know loves her, and I'm like, I can't get behind it. Like I don't understand what the appeal is. Like, I guess like her personality, I think is cute. She's funny, cool. But drag wise, I'm like, I don't get it. But I guess I see what other people see, but I don't know. I just don't see it personally for myself. But good y'all stand. Don't come for us if you.
The person I'm standing, or people, I should say, is Heidi and Jada because they are bringing it. Gigi would be on that list, but I need more than just a runway queen, okay? And that's on period.
Yeah, that's T. But I mean, it helps her out, and these looks be serving. But Miss Pie, I guess we'll talk about her. They're showing a lot because they have to since Miss Bethany is queen. Bethany, what is her name again? Bethany, huh? Not Bethany. What'd you say?
Tiramisu?
Yeah. Oh, well, her real name.
Janet the Planet, right?
Yeah, Planet. Yeah. How did I forget such an iconic name like that? Yeah, Janet.
I feel like Janet the Planet is better than Tiramisu. She should have kept her real name as her drag name. I don't
know why they changed it, but teach their own. I would say this. It was a cohesive look. She looks good. Nothing different from what we've seen from Miss Sketchy Boots.
Yeah. I literally put old and played out. That's literally what I wrote down. I said old and played out, although it is a cohesive look. It's just nothing special. It's
I'm tired. I'm tired.
I'm tired. Why is she here? Why is she allowed to do the same thing every week and like not be at the bottom?
I don't know. I think Miss Rupaul loved her. And now we're not seeing the editing of like why Miss Rupaul loved her. They're trying to phase her out. Like, I don't know. We'll see if she makes the top 4. She might But she definitely not winning. But I don't know why she's there. I don't see the appeal in Miss Pie at all. She's not giving me nothing. Like, it's the same old, like, country, bumpkin, old woman look.
Yeah.
A week. Nothing different.
And
I think she started off very well. I remember being like, I shouldn't like her because, like, she's turning looks. But then it just stayed the same.
yeah. And Miss Janet the Planet looked like her. Her face looked like Cherry or Sherry, whatever the hell her name is. It looked like her. I was like,
how did she do you better in drag?
Yeah. I don't understand it. I just moving on. Enough of her.
We can talk about Miss Gigi Good and I forgot the something bad.
BB Bad.
BB Bad. You know, love the look. It was simple. Like they were, you know, some people thought it was a little too simple, but I thought it was cute. It was cohesive.
It was cohesive. It was great. I loved it. But when you put that next to like Jada, who actually made herself and killed it. I mean,
there's no comparison.
Yeah.
And Jada is like the superstar. I thought I saw a tweet.
I feel had Gigi said, "Yes, I made this," she would have won. They would have been like, "Oh wow, you know, that looks really high quality, really, you know, booze."
She had it
made. You just like, oh, okay, you had it made for your mom at that, and was like, well, I guess I could just bring this in case I need a partner look, you know. I kind of wish she'd have gotten Nicole. Ain't that her name, Nicole?
Yeah.
Who was behind, and see what she had did then, because Nicole wouldn't have fit the little coat she had. I wanted to see.
I would like to see it too. Yes, if we had, I would switch them as well. Yeah. Maybe, I think there was not a complaint, but Heidi said that they had to change last minute because probably like, you know, outfit misfunction or like maybe it didn't fit or something, you know. So.
Maybe Heidi brought an outfit for a slimmer person and she didn't.
Yeah. And so she's like, well, I don't know. And, you know, I don't know how good of a sewer.
You think let me shut up. That's shady. I gotta say, you think Miss Whittle left something?
Maybe. That's probably.
Lend her something? Because, you know, that was a little kind of granny-ish, so.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that was kind of granny-ish. Now that I look back at it, yeah. Maybe I'm not as impressed with Nicole's look now. But anyway. Gigi Good always slays runways. We never have to worry about her not slaying a runway.
Yeah.
She gonna bring it regardless on the runway. If she ain't gonna do anything else.
She got the runway, and that is all.
You know, I feel like she was a little bit funny in this episode. Like I chuckled, like, you know, a little bit at what she was saying. And I feel like last week she showed a little personality, you know.
You trying. I appreciate you.
I'm trying to help her.
Advocate, but it is not working.
Because who else would be top 4? I mean, I wouldn't choose her.
I want Jada, Heidi. I feel like Gigi, I don't know. Really not Miss Sherry Pie. But you know, I might be skipping forward. But in the Untucked, Heidi and Jackie was talking about how they wanted to make it to the top together and blah blah blah. So let's go ahead and throw Jackie up in there, and I guess we're gonna throw in Gigi.
So you don't think Miss Crystal will make it?
I don't think so. Although, well, she might make it because they love her apparently.
So out of the 3, who would you vote out for Miss Crystal?
Wait, what?
So your top 4 is Gigi, Jada, Heidi, and Jackie.
Mm-hmm.
So you wouldn't replace Miss Crystal with any of those. Because I remember you used to be a little stan of
Crystal. Yeah, if she make it, okay, switch her out with Gigi. Period.
No.
I feel like even Jackie funnier than Gigi.
I mean, I will say that. Yeah. Also, I think Jackie's kind of cute.
Yeah, Jackie is cute.
Jackie is cute.
I feel like the people remaining should be the people with personality.
That's true. Well,
Like Gigi's gorgeous. She's gorgeous, but I need more. I need more.
mm-hmm.
Like the challenges that she won, were they looks challenges?
Huh?
The challenges that she won, which were they?
So, I think they were look challenges.
They were look challenges? I knew it.
Yeah. The beginnings are always like look challenges. I think she might have won like a mini challenge, maybe. Because I feel like she had more personality in the beginning, maybe. I don't know. I feel like she's faltering a little bit, which is weird because like everybody thought that she had the same trajectory as like Aquaria from like season 10. And Aquaria did like solid the whole season. Like basically kind of like how Jada's doing now, pretty solid. Also Asia O'Hara, which she was in Celebrity Drag Race. Those were like the top two in that season, and they were like comparing Miss Gigi to them. And
I feel like they have personality though.
We do.
Compare Gigi to that?
Yeah, Aquaria got personality. Maybe not as much as Asia, but Aquaria is funny.
Gigi, I literally paint drying boring for me. But she's cute. She's cute. She rocks a runway.
Yeah. I think that's what saves me for her. I'm like, she rocks the runway.
I will say I'm always excited to see what she brings on the runway. But that's about it. It comes to the runway portion, I'm like, what is Gigi gonna wear? And that's it though.
You're like not looking for anything else. I mean, fair. We'll see, I guess. Oh, didn't she win the singing one?
Was it a group challenge?
No, no, it wasn't a group challenge. It was a musical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think she won that one.
Like, I feel like the musicals are kind of a team effort thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's everybody in it, but I think she shined the most, maybe. I don't know. She also might have won Grey's Anatomy, too, maybe. I think she might have won Grey's Anatomy, but that was an acting one. But,
Who are you? I'm sorry.
Huh?
Oh, nothing. I got sidetracked. I was looking at Serena. She just posted something. She's cute with her little strawberry milk. Who you?
Shout out to Miss Serena, our friend. Oh, I didn't even put anything else. I don't think I finished the rest of the episode after the runway because I just we could just talk about it from there. So, yeah. The girls did a lip sync themselves, the super fans. I mean, what can we expect? They're not used to being on stage, and like dancing in front of people. I feel like, and they don't stir me as like a dancing type.
I know. I feel like they did good. Who was paired up with Who was paired up with
Oh yeah.
No. Tiramisu. Who was paired up with her?
Tiramisu. Oh, Pie.
No. I mean on a lip sync because they did 2 and 2 and 2.
Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember all that.
I just remember them showing a little clip of it, and I was like, they put the 2 more ones together. Okay, great, moving on. But like besides that.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
I feel like it must have been.
It was Jackie's. I mean not Jackie's. Jada's girl.
Maybe, yeah. I was like, okay, boring.
They were just like, well, I mean, Miss Bethany, she
didn't fall off the stage.
Didn't fall, and she was just giving us a little up here action. She did a little sway. She did a little stuff. She tried. She was in 6-inch heels, and she was just trying not to fall, which I appreciate.
Okay, because I would have been. Well, you know what? If you fall, you better style it out. Style it out. Whoa! I meant to do that. You didn't know? It's part of my routine.
That's happened before, like during lip syncs. I know, and was it All Star 4? Yeah, it was All Stars 4. um, Pheromone, she fell. She like slipped and not. It was lip sync. It was during a musical, I think.
Oh, did she sell it out?
She like took off her jacket and I guess it like fell off and then she was like doing her little thing and then she said whoop. Yeah, it was funny to me.
I bet you. I know you laugh. I just know it.
And she was doing so good too. It was crazy. It was so crazy. It was. She was doing amazing. It was like a pin-up type of thing, and she just fell. And then she tried to recover, but it didn't recover well. But anyway, the other girls,
they did okay.
Yeah, the one girl did the split.
I mean, but she already showed us that. It wasn't even a surprise.
Yeah.
Hey, you did that in the workroom, though.
Yeah, we already knew you could do that,
And now she did a shablam, I would have been, whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa! Get a girl,
Yeah,
I could almost do a split. So I don't.
Yeah, like you need to save that for like later. Like we wouldn't have to be able to split.
It ain't that special.
See.
I'm a hater.
I know. I was like, if I was up there, I don't know what I would have been doing. Maybe I would have hit him with that boom boom clap.
I would have turned it out. Here's the thing. Here's the key. You gotta dance like nobody is watching. You be hitting it when you by yourself. Okay. You have to dance like nobody is watching. Because when people are watching, that's when you get in your head, you get a little subconscious. No. Just go for it. Go for it. Any and everything is okay. Well, we're going to get to that. Almost any and everything is okay.
That's true. So fast forward, we already know who's the bottom two.
Yep.
Which is Miss Heidi and Miss Jackie.
That's right.
And, well deserved. I mean, maybe Miss Pie should have been down there, but I guess like cohesive look wise, it was all right. So I understand. Not want to, but whatever. Yeah. So yeah, they lip syncing. Wasn't really impressed by the lip sync. I mean, Miss Jackie Cox was giving us some theatrics, which Twitter loved that theatric. We personally didn't care for it as much.
Not at all. I thought she looked an utter mess. I thought it was just crazy. And she said her strategy was to look crazy, and I think she achieved that, okay? I'm all for theatrics if it's done the right way. But that was not the right way, in my opinion. And I just thought she looked a damn fool. I was like, what in the hell is this?
What is this, honey?
That the fuck? Like I can't.
Yeah, but it's cool. Whatever.
What next makes me upset?
I kind of liked it because I was like, "Ooh, it was about time." Because usually around this time they do.
Did you watch the video I sent you?
Yeah, I seen it. Shut up and drive.
That was Monet. That was deserving. That was a time. The shenanigans that happened last night was not a tie.
But I mean, yeah, I guess energy-wise, they were kind of the same, like to me. So I guess that's why. And like, also, I don't think they could.
The whole time, though. Like, one just did this. Like, what is that?
But Miss Heidi wasn't giving us nothing either. She was
giving us diva. She was giving us disco era vibes. Jackie was, she was giving us Tree Monster vibes. And I said.
She was giving us Thriller vibes. She thought it was Thriller.
I mean, yeah, she did.
But,
if it was Thriller song, she would have been killing it.
You would have been like, yes, queen, slay, work.
It would have been like, love the concept. It's Thriller. Love it. It was disco.
Yeah.
Y'all both chose disco outfits. Heidi was doing the little disco turn. She was doing it, giving us disco. Jackie thought she was in Thriller.
Let's see. I'm not gonna argue with you there, girl. You got me there. But the judges, they, it's like, okay, well,
I really worry about them sometimes.
they were like, Heidi, Shantae, you stay. And then Jackie was like, ooh, I guess I'm going home. And joke's on her, she's not. Shantae, you stay as well, Jackie. So, double save of the season, not surprised. I wish it was a better lip sync or like a better lip sync to do it. Because what if next episode there was like even better?
Here's the thing, they just doing double Shantaes just to do double Shantaes. It's not even special no more. It's not even like y'all both gave it y'all both killed that. I can see y'all both really want this. No, one was lackluster, the other one was slightly better. You go with the slightly better one. I don't care. Like, it's not. At this point, you're just doing a double Shantae just to do a double Shantae because that's the way you want to run your program,
But I think
whoever it was they would have got double Shantae. Whoever was in the bottom, it would have been a double Shantae because I feel like that's what they had on their schedule was a double Shantae for that week.
I also think that it could be also they had girls in, the super fans, and so didn't want the super fans thinking that it was their fault.
That's like they know what show they came on.
They do.
That.
But they will blame themselves. They don't want them to blame themselves.
Well, little Jackie already told her it's not your fault, girl.
It really wasn't.
It really wasn't.
It's the drag queen's fault for not doing well.
Exactly.
You wasn't trying to make up yourself. You wasn't doing all that. You wasn't providing outfits, nothing.
Because little snacky cake killed her part. You are not the problem. The problem is your little drag mother. Period.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That is very true. But yeah, so that was the end of that. I don't even remember what happened in
the preview or whatever, or the Untucked.
Yeah.
Basically, not much. Everybody was basically saying how proud they were that they made it to top 6 in the first place, and how that in and of itself was a win. A bunch of BS. And they showed.
I said apparently you didn't like the small talk.
Well, it was boring.
Yeah, I mean I want some drama. Where's the drama? Where's the fight?
Back in my day, there was drama.
I know. You're just not that type of girl. Like, come on.
It was all kumbaya. We made it so far. And, Jackie basically was telling, is her name Tiffany? Little cake or whatever. She was Snacky Cake or whatever. They was telling her, or Cox, Snacky Cake, Snacky Cox.
I was on your side. I was like, yeah, girl.
I don't know her name. You know the one. She was telling her like it's not your fault, because she was feeling like it's my fault. And she's like, no, it's not your fault. And then they was just basically saying how they thought Krista was gonna win, and then they talked to what was that one guest judge? She came in and told them about she gets through hard times and all that stuff. But overall, I have here in all caps, boring, missed nothing, added nothing, not needed. Could have did without the Untucked. Period.
Yeah. If they have Untucks, like they need to have some drama or something. Like get the alcohol stirring.
Yeah. At this point, we watching Untucked just to watch Untucked with no new information being revealed to us.
Yeah, we're supposed to get new tea, new information, like something. They used to have like phone calls at least. We're not even doing anything. It's just like talking kumbaya, and I'm not trying to see no kumbaya.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, outside the show, yes, love that. all can get along. But on the inside, I need drama. I need something that's gonna keep me hooked. I need y'all to talk about stuff we didn't see in the episode. They're talking about stuff we saw in the episode. We
Right.
don't care about that.
I know. I was like, you only get half the story. I'm like, girl, we already got the story. What else are we getting out of this?
I did nothing.
There's no story.
Nothing. And I'm just excited for next week. I want to know what the queens think about the double Shantae, if they feel it was deserved or whatever.
Hopefully there's some pots.
If any, yeah, right? Because then, yeah, I want to know if anybody is feeling salty, like what the fuck,
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be 5, not 6. I'm irritated. That's me. That's me.
Triggered!
That's me. I am triggered. I'm like, what is this RuPaul? Stop the thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Girl, I guess we'll see you next week. I guess that concludes our episode then. Follow, like, and subscribe, whatever. We got our socials down there, hopefully. Maybe I will bio something. Thanks for watching.
Hi, annyeong.
Bye.